Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Sports Shorts TV. Ronnie Rantz alongside Joel Davis here in the LeBaire Studios in Baton Rouge. The guy in the white jacket is Joel Davis. The guy in Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame golf shirt is Ronnie Rantz. We're repping all kinds of products here today. A little red zone fundraising.
It's what we do.
This is a bizarre week in the summer because there are little pockets of sports news that are pretty significant. First off, recapping really the week that was, Hugh Freeze gone as the head coach at Ole Miss. Les Miles were being reported that he is on his, getting together with Ole Miss to discuss. You know how Ole Miss, when Arkansas hired an interim coach for a year, Baylor had an interim coach for a year.
Where are you going to find a coach right now?
Yeah, right. And a guy like Les Miles' credibility and
he's a winner.
I think it's a perfect fit. You say to Les, listen, Les, we're bringing you in right now. You're going to coach us through the end of the year. No commitment beyond that.
Well, I don't think he would do it without a commitment.
Oh, I think he would.
No,
because if he goes in there and he has a
Ronnie,
winning season with an Ole Miss team, he shows the offense is different.
What if he struggles? Then he's fired. That's the worst thing that could happen. No, he's not going to take that chance. He's not going to go in there for a 1-year lame duck season.
How much you want to bet?
He's already. I'll bet you $1,000.
Wait. First off, I want to bet because you said you would never bet again, and you've already on this show
I didn't shake on it.
said you bet.
I didn't shake.
But absolutely, he's going.
Too big on me?
He's absolutely going to go interview. 100%. No, it's fine. He's absolutely going to go interview for this job. He wants this job. He's got to get back into coaching.
He's not going to go take it for a 1-year deal is all I'm saying. Of course he would take the job. It's a great SEC school. It's a good SEC school. But it's got a lot of talent that may transfer out.
I think they give
But there's no way he's going to go in there without some sort of a commitment beyond this year, Ronnie.
The old coach from Wake Forest that took the Baylor job kind of as a patch thing this past year. I mean, I think it's the same deal. You got a coach that got fired as a scandal. Hey, Les, you're not doing anything.
Who is he?
The Wake Forest coach.
Who is he? Exactly. This is Les Miles.
He went to a bowl game.
This is Les Miles. Les Miles is a national championship coach. He is not going to take a half-a-year deal or a 1-year deal with no commitment. That's foolish.
I think they
let me tell you something. If I was his agent, I'd be like, you're not taking that job.
They're going to give Les,
if you suck,
give Les $2 million to come coach the rest of the year.
If everybody quits on you, Les, you'll never get another job. If he doesn't have success, he'll never get another job.
Those assistant coaches want Les Miles. The only chance those assistant coaches have,
assistant coaches are not throwing
they want
and catching.
Les Miles. Listen,
they're not the ones throwing and catching.
Les Miles is going to take the job. Let's offer to him. He's going to take the job.
You have something on your hand. I don't want to touch it.
I love the fact that you won't put your money where your mouth is. But I'm telling you right now, Les Miles, 100%. They offered him a job, 1-year deal, Les, $2 million. You're just going to be the patchwork to get us to December.
Listen to that. Listen to that. That is horrible.
What else are you going to do?
We're going to bring you. You're just going to be the patchwork. I mean, that word alone says I don't want this job.
But Les, it has no other option. He can sit at home and take the money, but he wants to coach. He wants to coach.
This gives him an opportunity.
This gives Les an opportunity. If he goes in there, he shows some things. They have a decent team. The offense does some things. Here's what happens. Regardless, they can't make a bowl game. If Les goes in there and they're competitive and they're pretty good and they do some decent things, and he shows the ability to open the offense, regardless of whether or not it's Les Miles' offense or not. Now the perception is that whoever this is offensive coordinator, the perception would be, Les has changed a little bit. He's a looser. He's opening up the offense. It helps him get another gig if he doesn't get the Ole Miss gig. But if he goes in there and he does a good job and he's a class act and he holds the program together and he understands his role and they go 6-6 or 7-5 and they go, you know what? He's a good recruiter. He's building a recruit. I can see them giving. Who else wants the gig? They're going to go on probation. They might even not be eligible for a bowl next year. Les wants the gig.
So Tennessee could open up soon. That's a good job. I mean, there are other jobs out there, Ronnie.
So
it's
Les
not
goes
just
in
Ole
there
Miss.
as a 1-year deal. He makes himself relevant again. Instead of sitting out 2 years,
I think if
he goes 7-5, 6-6. The offense.
I'm going to tell you right now, if the only way I don't see him going. I'm telling you, I don't see him. He's an established national championship coach who had some struggles at LSU, but he's a proven winner, and he's not going to take a job for a 1-year deal. It's a mistake. It's an absolute mistake. You wouldn't take a job for a 1-year deal. You're an established person, Ron. What job would you take for the? You have You have
Depends on the
literally,
money.
Ronnie, you have 12 games to prove that you're worthy. Well, you should be. I'm already worthy.
Listen, for less,
I'm already worthy.
for less-
He's already worthy of that job.
less miles.
3 years.
It's not
Nothing
about
less.
the money. It's about the fact that he's bored. He is a football coach.
He also
This
likes
is
the
what he
TV,
does.
Ronnie. He likes being in front of the camera. We see
How
that.
often is he on TV?
He's
not
about
on TV.
to.
He doesn't have a gig.
I guarantee you he'll be doing something
You
this football.
guarantee.
I'll bet that.
ESPN just laid off 100 people, but they're gonna go hire Les Miles. They haven't yet.
They still got
'Cause
the
he
other
wants to
guy.
coach.
They still got the guy?
And because he talks, hey Les, well, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. But what,
Who's that?
Les? He doesn't know. He doesn't have that part. Anyway,
That's
we've got-
exactly why you want that corn dog.
So we got Les Miles
Yeah,
to
but you're
Ole
gonna
Miss
give that-
possibility.
yeah,
we got
1 year.
Hugh Freeze
That's
who
not
had
happening.
a call, accidental call to a
It happens,
prostitution.
Ronnie.
Happens. Those numbers are very similar.
Remember that time with
He
you?
was trying to call the dry cleaner. He called the cleaner.
He got cleaned out. I mean, how many millions is that dude going to lose?
And reputation, everything. British Open, which they call it the Open now. Very upset about that. The U.S. Open, the Canadian Open,
The British
the
Open.
Australian Open. It's the British Open, but sometime in the last 10 years, it became the hashtag the Open.
Well, they want
as
to-
if all other Opens are irrelevant.
Well,
It's
they're
the
not
only Open.
Well, they're opens with a hashtag. This is a hashtag. Let's open.
So who won? Spieth. Jordan Spieth, the Dallas
The
native
American
won.
guy.
Third major. He's 23 and 10 months old or something like that. Super young guy. He's the next superstar of golf. Class act. He won. It was a great the Open. Beat Kutcher. So the Americans did well. Two top twos. The Chinese guy shot a 63 or whatever on Sunday. Best finish by a Chinese golfer, male Chinese golfer ever in a major.
That's fantastic.
Chinese are coming.
How tall is he?
Not under 6 foot. You want to bet?
I guarantee it.
By the way, Tour de France. Does anybody care? I used to watch the Tour de France when Armstrong was doing the blood doping.
Yeah,
When
he was
Greg
good.
LeMond was doing his thing. I mean, Greg LeMond won a couple Tour de France's back in the day.
They were both doping.
I was Greg wasn't. Not
Oh.
Greg. No, he wasn't.
He doped.
But Armstrong obviously was. But I was into the Tour de France. But then it became like the baseball of 1999. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody's cheating. And so now I don't watch it anymore. You care? Live Strong?
Lance Strong. Is it Live Strong?
Live Strong, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Lance Strong.
By the way, what's he doing these days?
My buddy Lance.
Lance Armstrong.
Oh, Lance Armstrong. I think that he's a spokesperson for something.
Yeah.
He had a rough
For
time. of it as well.
don'ttothat.com?
He's had a rough go of it too.
Yeah.
He had a nice girlfriend at one time. The singer. What's her name?
Sheryl Crow.
Big fan of hers.
Yeah.
All-American girl.
Seems like she's more into girls than guys.
Huh?
Sheryl Crow.
Nah.
I always thought she was light in the loafers.
Well, she dated Lance Armstrong. He's kind of a dude.
He's light in the loafers, huh?
I think that she was a cutie patootie. And for 40-something.
All I want to do is have some fun. That's a
All
great
I
song.
want to do
About
is
20,
have
that song's
some
about
fun.
21, 22 years old.
Is that means she's in her 60s
if
now?
if you listen to the song, I don't know, she was probably in her 20s then.
She
so
was in her
she's late
40s when she was dating Lance Armstrong.
She might be in her
so
early
she's in her
50s
50s now.
But I'll say
Probably
this:
still good looking.
Sheryl Crow.
he
All I
in
want
a soap opera?
all I want to do is have some fun.
Yeah.
If you it's a great if you.
It's a fun song.
Read the lyrics. No, but it's not fun.
Oh, it's
it's
not?
actually depressing. It's about people in a bar in the middle of the day. You know, they're all drowning their sorrows in their booze and stuff. It's actually listen to the words.
What
it's
made
actually
you sit down and really study that?
actually, believe it or not,
Is that what you do at the Hall of Fame?
I took a class in college. There was a literature class or something where we had to break
Taught
down.
you that in
we broke
literature?
down that song. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? That's sad story?
American Pie is a great one for that. If you want to take that 10-minute song and break down a Bye Bye American Pie. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was gone. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye. This will be the day that I die.
So what's the bottom line?
It's about the plane. It was mainly the plane crash of Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens. When they all died, it's kind of the day that the music died, and then it went on how things changed and all. It's a really good song.
You're really twisting this show around, dude.
Really good
this
song.
is like I was coming here in such a good mood. I had
Yeah.
my Monster drink, and I feel like it doesn't have the juice it normally does.
Speaking of juice, a couple shout outs. We'll get into each of all these top. How about Andrew Stevenson?
Congratulations
LSU baseball Tiger Andrew Stevenson gets called up to the major leagues. He made his debut tonight. He's playing right now.
How's he doing?
You want me to look it up?
I mean, you might as well. It's just cable TV.
So Andrew Stevenson called up with the Washington Nationals. 22 of the last 25 years, LSU baseball has had a Tiger make his debut in the major leagues. The LSU has had over 70 major leaguers in the history of the program, and since 1984, when Skip Bertman became the baseball coach, I think about 60 players have made their debut in the major leagues.
All those guys, and let's not put Ben McDonald in there. Who's the best LSU baseball player non-pitcher to come through the program?
Albert Bell.
No, let's just say anybody
Albert Bell.
Because I think Ben McDonald would be
Albert Bell.
It's Albert Bell.
Albert Bell is the greatest major league, going on to have a major league career. He's had the greatest major league career of anybody from a non-pitcher standpoint. From a pitcher standpoint, probably Russ Springer, Mark Guthrie maybe might have him beat. Probably Mark Guthrie might have had the best career longevity-wise. They both pitched over 15 years, and Russ Springer and Mark Guthrie both pitched over 15 years in the major leagues. I think Guthrie might have had a little more high-end, better years at times, but both were fantastic. So probably from that, they both were relievers. Guthrie was a lefty specialist. Russell Springer, of course, a right-hander.
Non-pitcher.
But those were pitchers.
Right.
Non-pitcher-wise, Albert Bell.
Besides Albert Bell, because he's obviously would you say Todd Walker would be in that top 5?
As far as going on to have a career in the major leagues, that was a non-pitcher.
I mean, you'd have to put Todd Walker in there.
Todd Walker's definitely in the conversation, 100%.
Ross.
Ross.
Not Ross.
Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill's a guy that...
What about Russ?
No, Russ Johnson didn't have a better career than Todd Walker.
No, I said top 5.
No.
Would you put Ryan Theriot in there just for the championships?
Ryan Theriot for the 2 World Series and for his role very much in the conversation. Top 5, not overall.
But he had a role in those championships.
Yeah, if you look back to LSU baseball over the last, and this is Coach Bertman era on, is what we're discussing. But I would say Todd Walker, in no particular order, Todd Walker, Aaron Hill, Ryan Theriot.
Todd Walker.
I said that. Todd Walker, Ryan Theriot, Aaron Hill, those 3. I'm trying to fill out my roster with 2 more. I'm going to have over here in this hand Russ Johnson. Probably Lyle Mouton over here in this hand. Andy Sheets over here in this hand. Armando Rios over here. You're not letting me put Albert Bell in the top 5?
Of course. Well, okay. I think he's number 1.
Bell, yeah, I think he's number 1 with a bullet.
I mean, he's got the biggest name. He had the.
Yeah, he was a runner-up MVP. Got stolen from an MVP. If he would have been a nice guy, he'd have been the MVP once or twice. Gosh, that's a tough one. There's been so many.
What about catcher? The best catcher to ever come out of LSU.
Well, the best catcher to ever come out of LSU overall would be Brad Cressy. He was the first Johnny Bench Award winner in 2000, and of course, the guy was a great hitter as well as very good defender. But he never made the majors. He got to AAA. A lot of great catchers have not made it to the majors. Micah Gibbs didn't make it to the major league.
It's a tough position to break through because
some of the great catchers, Rob Leary was a great catcher in the 80s. He coached in the majors, but never.
Would you say it's because of the catchers that are in the major? They stick around for a while, and there's only usually 2 on the roster, right? You got one guy. You got 3 catchers.
Yeah.
3 legitimate major league
2
catchers?
catchers for sure. Sometimes 3. Sometimes that third guy might be
a situation. It could be some different positions. So what makes it so difficult for a catcher to because of the amount of positions available?
Well, there's 31 spots in the world, right?
Right.
I mean, and 32, whatever.
Well, no, there's
it's a world, but it's a world game.
Yeah.
I mean, football's not a world game. Basketball is a world game, but baseball is a world game too. You're not competing. You're not being the best player in the United States. You're being the best player in the world. Because you got Puerto Rico and Dominican and Japan and Korea and all the great places that play. So Mexico, so it's just a tough spot. Yeah. And when in catching in the major leagues levels is more about catching and throwing than it is about hitting. If you can get that guy to hit 250 and be a great catcher, you got a gold mine there. but it's more about the handling the pitchers and,
Sure.
and the situations and calling pitches and the defense and blocking balls and all that. That's the and throwing out runners. That's the priority, and then the hitting second. It's just it's a tough spot. But as far as overall players.
I think you named it. The majority
Mike
of them.
Fontenot is in that conversation.
I mean, there's a lot of great players that came through LSU.
But not a lot of players have gotten to the major leagues. But to be an all-star,
to
be a special guy at the next level. DJ LeMahieu. I'm sorry, jeez, I mean, the guy was won the batting title last year and was a two-time all-star. So
well, you're also looking
DJ LeMahieu right now is pushing. He's, depending on what he does the rest of his career, may surpass Albert Bell.
There's a good
best player.
There's
ever
a good one
at
in
LSU.
Houston now, and
Alex Bregman early on in his career.
Bregman, I mean, if he continues to do what he's doing, he's going to get better. I mean, he's doing it so quickly. He's doing it so quickly. So this is a guy that could be in the major leagues for 15 years if he stays healthy, and 15, 20 years maybe even. Who knows? And just put up ridiculous numbers.
Mikey Matuk is hitting.
Mikey Matuk's
been hitting 287 since June 21st.
But he's very good defensively. He's a good outfielder. He's got speed. He's got power. He's got pop. He's been in the league for a while now.
Yeah, and he in 15 he came up. He had a bunch of homers late in the year. At 16 he was hurt last year,
right.
at oblique and other things. Got traded to Detroit. Wasn't the starting outfield. Had to battle Jacoby Jones, a former teammate of his, and some other players. But now he's settled in. He started 18 of the last 23 games for Detroit. And he's a guy that's hitting 287 or something like that since he's been starting those last 18 to 23. And he's hitting home runs. He's healthy now. He's changed his swing, gotten it back to where it was in 15. I think Mikey Matuk's a guy that's going to settle in and be a starter in major leagues for 6-7 years. Like I think he's going to find a home, whether it's Detroit or somewhere else, and I think you're going to see Mikey Matuk be a 5-6 year starter as an outfielder somewhere. And he's just too good of an athlete. He's a tough-minded guy. He's a good player. He's just going to figure it out. He's a special athlete and puts in the work. So I think his better days are ahead, and he may be a guy you're having a discussion about in 5-6 years about one of the all-time good ones. But DJ LeMahieu, at second base, a position that physically he could play for a very long time, he's a guy that just hits 300 every year. Yeah. DJ LeMahieu, by the end of his career, whatever that is, we may be looking back on and saying he's the greatest player in the history of LSU to go on and be a player in the major leagues. Right now, I'd put DJ LeMahieu second behind Albert Bell as all-time great position player Tiger. Probably Aaron Hill third, Todd Walker 3B, 4.
I'm going to say the two most famous LSU baseball players I think would be Williams, Fear the Beard, and Bell.
Yeah,
most well-known.
And both of them not liked.
Right. They both had off the field.
About Wilson with the Giants.
What did I say? Williams? Yeah, Wilson.
Wilson with the Giants won a World Series. Of course,
Brian
Fear the Beard, crazy guy.
Fear the Beard.
From Vermont or New Hampshire, can't remember which. Came to LSU, played on Skip Bertman's last team, Smoke Laval's first team. Different guy, not an LSU guy, doesn't come around, doesn't really keep up with his teammates.
Well, he's a famous guy now.
But he's just a different kind of cat, not from here, from the East Coast, lives in the West Coast now.
Not going to promote
hangs
LSU.
out with the HIV guy. The guy.
Greg Louganis?
No. He got it from being with too many women and stuff.
Magic Johnson?
No, not that guy. The white guy.
Oh.
The Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
White guy.
Winning.
Yeah, winning. Right. And you can't remember his name either.
What is his name?
Somebody tell Marty what his name is in the truck.
Winning.
AIDS.
Come on.
He's got AIDS. No, he's got HIV. He doesn't have AIDS yet. Charlie Sheen. No help by any of y'all, by the way. I got two guys in a truck. I got Marty playing Nintendo on his phone, and you over there.
He just ate a sopapilla. He's sleeping.
But Charlie Sheen and Brian Wilson are boys. They hang out. Brian Wilson.
Like at Sheen's house or Wilson's house?
I don't know. Playboy Mansion. Brian Wilson, most famous LSU baseball player ever to play. Albert Bell would be second.
Speaking of Charlie Sheen, I can't watch that TV show anymore. The one with him.
3 Men and a Baby?
I can't. Is that what it was? Not 3 Men and a Baby. What is it called? Angry Men? What is it? Does anybody know?
No.
I didn't watch.
Are they paying attention in the truck? I mean, seriously. I don't think our crew pays attention to the show.
They hate us.
I think they're on their phones. I think they're trying to fix things.
They don't want to hear us talking.
Yeah, but I mean, like how that Charlie Sheen, the TV show that was on forever.
In 3 Minutes.
No, it was on forever.
Right.
He lived with the little nerdy roommate.
Yeah. And the kid that turned into be a big turd because he was like turned
the
his
little
back.
chubby kid.
Yeah, he turned his back on the program because it became too sexist.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be part of it. But Charlie,
at the end of it, with the top hat. I see the whole intro. Can't think of the name of the show.
So anyway, I can't
nobody, huh? Marty, nothing.
Huh?
They don't watch it.
If it's not on Pelican, they don't watch it. Yeah. They don't hunt and fishing. They got a lot of hunting and
They
fishing.
know, hey, don't bring up the bass.
Hey, what's that Paradise, Louisiana, baby? All over it. All right. Got it.
I can't see that show. If I turn the show on, I immediately have to turn it off because every woman that's on that show
is hot,
and she probably has AIDS now.
Oh, wow. You're terrible. He's Joel Davis. Listen, before we go to break, I want to thank one of our great sponsors, which is...
none of them are famous.
Appliance Distributors of Louisiana, ADL, fantastic. Listen, Appliance Distributors of Louisiana, been in business over 30 years in the South Louisiana. You go to adlappliances.com. That's adlappliances.com. Anywhere in the state, it's worth letting them give you a quote, call them up, check out the website. They've got all the major name brands. They deliver throughout the state of Louisiana. They are first class, whether it's a small project, residential like myself, or a big commercial operation. ADL Appliances will beat all the prices. The service is great. And they have all the name brands at all the best prices around. That's adlappliances.com. Tell them Ronnie sent you, and you heard it on Sports Shorts. Well worth a quote, and they'll deliver anywhere in Louisiana.
Take us to break, big guy.
All right, we'll take a time. I'll be back. More Sports Shorts right after this.
How's your AIDS doing?
All right.
This is Brandon Holly, 6'2", former college football player. How many swings will it take him to break through this storm force impact window from Relief Windows? Visit us today or call 288-8138.
Appliance Distributors of Louisiana are appliance experts who have been in business for over 35 years. ADL provides worry-free, full-service solutions for the whole home. ADL works with designers, builders, or individual homeowners like me when I was remodeling my home after the Great Flood in August 2016. ADL offers special homeowner discounts, just like the ones the builders get. Go to adlappliances.com and see all the major name brands, or stop by their store, Nicholson Drive in Baton Rouge. ADL services the entire state of Louisiana, so call, log on, or stop by today. Appliance Distributors of Louisiana. BR Mattress Company is the only name you need to know when looking to buy a mattress anywhere in Louisiana. BR Mattress Company is located in the Live Oak Shopping Center on Florida Boulevard between North Foster and Acadian. BR Mattress Company offers all the top name brands at 50 to 75% off retail prices. That's a $5,000 mattress for only $1,500. BR Mattress Company is open 7 days a week, and owner Mitch Kimball and his staff will provide you with laser-like service and a PhD in mattress education. If you want the best night's sleep of your life, go see the experts, Baton Rouge Mattress Company.
Still swinging? Get your Storm Force Impact windows from Relief Windows today. Visit our showroom or call 288-8138, 288-8138.
You know, right there in the commercial while we were in break, you saw the Relief Windows commercial. How about a big old Brandon Holly, former college football player, owner of Relief Windows, taken a hack to some of those windows, and 8-9 strokes in, still didn't break it.
Yeah.
They've got some of their special windows that they do, but I can tell you from firsthand experience, Relief Windows is well worth the call. If you got one window that's got a crack in it or a little fog, or whether you flooded like myself and you messed up all your windows, or you got new construction, a remodel, whatever it is, they have great windows, great service, great prices, lifetime warranty. You don't pay until the job is done. And just a pleasure to deal with. They call you back when they say they're going to call you back. They're on time, they're neat, they're clean, they leave your house or business better than when they found it. And have a lot of great different types of, who knew? I didn't know there were so many different kinds of windows.
Yeah.
And they've got it all. They've been in business a long time, do a great job in South Louisiana, all over Louisiana. It's Relief Windows. Check them out. Tell Brandon you heard it here on Sports Shorts. He's Joel Davis. I'm Ronnie Rantz. We're here at the LeBaire Studios. An interesting week in the world of sports. One of those interesting sports stories, the Cleveland Cavaliers. By the way, Justin Rose just signed a 1-year, Derrick Rose, that'd be interesting if Justin Rose, the golfer, signed a 1-year deal with the Cavs. I had British Open on my mind. I wasn't sure where I was going to go first. Derrick Rose, 1-year, $2.1 million contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers, left a lot of money on the table going elsewhere, instead going after the title, wants to play with LeBron, unlike a guy by the name of Kyrie Irving, who's demanded a trade. By the way, Kyrie, you're not going to get it. Not this year.
No.
Not going to get it. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Worst case scenario.
I look at these guys that want to get traded. Go play in New Orleans. And sniff the friggin' playoffs.
I'll take Kyrie Irving in New Orleans.
Oh,
but then we'd have to give up everybody to get him. I mean, it wouldn't work.
But these guys are so spoiled. They're in the playoffs every year. You're playing with LeBron James.
3 years in a row playing for a championship.
Right, that's not good enough. I want more. Poor Anthony Davis is down in New Orleans and is going into his...
He's sitting there next to Kirk Cousins' locker going...
Did you just say Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
The quarterback for the Washington Redskins? That's where he's sitting with?
It's a long night, Coach. It's a long night.
I mean, Justin Rose is now playing basketball.
I'm going to let you do the rest of the show.
Kirk Cousins is playing...
It's been a long day.
Wow. I mean, that's unbelievable. And you tell me I'm brain dead.
No, by the end, listen.
You remind my grandfather.
We need to tape this show during the day on Mondays.
I've told you. Why don't you?
Because you're not around.
But you have to find somebody.
But here's the thing is that by the time Monday night gets here, after we've done a 2-hour radio show, and I don't need to tell you this, but...
That's why this show's so goofy.
But I'm fried. And he's drinking Monster drink, and I need a Monster drink.
That's why I got it, because I was falling asleep at the wheel. I've been up since 4 a.m. doing Red Zone fundraising. I mean, I work with football coaches. They start early, so I got to get in there early. I mean, on campus at 7 a.m. And, I had to drive to Alexandria this morning. I had to be in
Cenla, baby. Cenla.
I had to go to Cenla. I had to go to hit Menard.
The Menard Eagles, by the way.
Menard Eagles looking pretty good. Chris Gatlin, they're looking pretty good.
I'm a 1990 graduate of Menard.
They are changing up that offense.
Statue
spread.
What? Jersey hanging anywhere? Name?
For you?
Yeah, anything?
I didn't see anything.
Nothing?
Nothing. Might need to do a little cleaning in that locker room, though. The locker room was a little messy, but there was a lot of construction going on.
Coach,
so a lot of construction.
There's construction going on?
The construction? Gatlin ain't playing around, bro.
That's good to know.
Dude, he's got internet being run. He's got things.
Good.
He's got
They're
things
doing
happening.
Some things happening.
He's making some things happen. But that's why he's working with Red Zone to pay for it all.
Right. Well, the coach 2 coaches ago, Freddie Hallman, was a fantastic
Who
coach.
I work with him
Does
too
a great
at Grant.
job at Grant. But was at Menard for a long time. He was a guy that would keep the locker room clean, just didn't care about the internet. But you
not care about
you
the
could eat off the ground in that locker room. It was so
My
clean
favorite thing about Coach Hallman is how it's so endearing. It's not like hateful. When he talks to his kids, he'll call them names like Big Sexy. He's got a kid he calls Big Sexy. And he was like, I'll make sure y'all all give Big Sexy a call today. He's got that Marsa. And we want to make sure, you call him today. And I want you boys to make sure you reach out to Big Sexy today and let him know how you feel about it, just in case he loses his leg. Just in case he loses his leg.
That's great.
I'm like, wow.
Legendary coach.
But he also, what I also like about it, I like the way he uses the word turd. I love
a good coach always uses that in a loving, endearing way.
It's a loving and endearing way, and to call, like I call my son's turd every now and again. And I think if you call a player a turd,
better than calling him a SHIT head.
way better than
same thing, but better.
Way better.
You might get a little something positive back out of them, a chuckle, or maybe they won't be as much of one the next time.
Right. It's okay if you get caught. Look, boys, if you're a football player and your coach calls you a turd,
there's no young men watching this show.
Hey,
it's past their bedtime.
Is there anybody watching this show?
They're watching the Thrones one.
Games of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. You watched that?
I watched it last night.
Never watched it.
I was disappointed in last night's episode, though. I mean, last night's episode was a little bit. You're starting to see some things happening because each show leads up to something new, right? And then I've been waiting for the big bloodbath war. You're always waiting for some poop to hit the fan, right? Some axes to be thrown and people to be stabbed, and they had some good nakedness. They had some good nakedness. Now you waiting for the bloodbath. Now the bloodbath happened on ships last night, right? But it was at night, late at night.
Why the yelling? I mean, that's what I'm just. It's so loud, the yelling. I mean, wow. My goodness, they're not even a sponsor.
Monster is not a sponsor?
No, they're not. They're not. Need them to be, though. My goodness.
But you're the one who just said you needed some energy.
I know, but I mean,
you're
yelling.
jealous.
Literally, you popped my eardrum with that.
But I'm mad, Ron. I waited for all that time.
So you got the nudity, but you didn't get the blood.
And the nudity was just it was good, but it was very split second. But the war happened finally. The bloodbath was happening. And it was so dark.
Couldn't see it.
And the camera's moving real fast. I hate that. Just why can't we have this bloodbath during the day and let's leave the camera alone? Why do you have to be that director?
So Game of Thrones, is it worth the watch?
Yes, it's still very good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm just saying the director took the decision to have the war at night because it was a secret attack.
Yeah.
And ships can't attack ships secretly during the day.
Right. No, but
or a full moon.
No, but I like that. I like the secret attack. Let's get back to the Cleveland Cavaliers for a minute.
You watched it?
So the Cavs.
Did you agree with me, Marty, about the? Did you agree about the battle though? Would you have preferred
Marty
it to be like during the day?
Marty doesn't have a microphone. Can you and I?
He's agreeing with me. He agreed with me.
Yeah, of course he is. The Cleveland Cavaliers now find themselves. How about this? I think that the Derrick Rose signing, 1 year, $2.1 million. By the way, Derrick Rose, remember in 2011, was the MVP of the NBA.
Yeah, he was great.
He's obviously had a million injuries since. But that was the year he won the MVP. A lot of people thought it was ridiculous because LeBron deserved it.
Yeah.
But you've got LeBron and Derrick Rose. Now, I think this can be a good thing for Kyrie Irving. I think this can help bring him into the fold. Yes, I think it can show him the example of someone being unselfish. It can show. I'm sure Kyrie Irving respects Derrick Rose and the player he was and it used to be. I think that there's probably a little bit of a pre-existing relationship there between the two. So I think this can help bring him into the fold. A couple of veteran guys, LeBron and Derrick, saying, "Look, come on, let's go after a title one more time." Because at the end of this year,
I'm going to do it for $2 million.
At the end of this year, LeBron James is probably going to go.
Where's he going to go?
L.A.
Warriors?
L.A. I think there's a good chance at the end of this year, if it starts to disintegrate, I think LeBron.
Why would LeBron want to go play with all those young guys in Los Angeles? I don't get that.
Yeah, because they're going to have enough money to bring in LeBron and another guy, and I think he wants to go do it in LA and all that.
But with all those young guys, LA's not proving anything. You going to go do that with LeVar Ball?
I think you put LeVar Ball, you put LeBron James, and then they'll have money for another guy. They're saying they're clearing it up to where they're going to have money for two max deals or two big deals. So there's being LeBron, another guy, and LeVar Ball.
Let me tell you something. I can't see LeBron playing with that dude on the court and dealing with his daddy. That ain't gonna float. That magic is not happening.
By the way, did you see his dad?
Yeah, terrible.
What's his LeVar Ball's dad's name?
Mr. Ball.
There you go, Big Ball. That he coaches like an AAU team.
Yeah.
The big ballers or whatever they are. He took him off the court. You saw that?
Yeah.
Took him off the court. He got a technical. Didn't agree with the umpire referees about something. Took him off the court. They were winning by a dozen.
Right.
In a championship or some AAU tournament or something.
It's terrible.
Pulled him off the court. So let's go. We're leaving.
So how selfish is that? How selfish is that?
And of course the kids have to because they're getting the free swag. They're not paying to play on the AAU team. I mean, they're riding the ball train. You know, if they were actually for real AAU players and they were paying to be on the team, they'd be like, we're staying. Like, we'll get a new coach. Yeah. But they're all taking money from the tip. So therefore, you gotta.
It's very. Play ball. It just proves what that guy's all about. Very selfish.
An idiot. He's an absolute
idiot. He's not in it for them kids. He's in it for himself.
I wish it would, and I hate this because it seems as if on paper that he's raised 3 good kids for the most part. From what we know, they're nothing like their dad. Okay. That said, I would love for it to affect
Mama
them
might be
in the
special.
I would love for them to affect them in the pocketbook, so that maybe that's the only way that he would learn a lesson. Like I would love for the shoe thing to be a failure and to lose.
Well, it kind of is.
I would love for them to lose money. I would love for it to be like so embarrassingly bad, but at the same time, the kids don't deserve that. You know, but.
Well, his son got a big money check to play in Los Angeles.
You gotta believe. Do you think? Here's my question about the Ball family. LeVar's the first of 2 more. They're all going to be first-round picks. If
is LeVar the dad? I hate those balls. They're all a bunch of balls.
Here's my question: do you predict that in the future the sons have it out with the dad and
can we go to a one shot?
do we think that they're going to get rid of the dad at some point? There's going to be a breaking point. There's going to be a falling out, like a lot of actors and actresses do, child stars, where they get older and the parents they've got a shot of you the whole time on your deal. At some point, are they going to cut?
Yeah, LeVar's dad.
Yeah,
we're calling LeVar his son, who Lonzo is the guy that got.
Okay, Ball Senior. How about that? Is Ball Senior?
All this proves is we don't like the NBA. I mean, we're going to talk
I don't like
about
the balls. No, I don't like the balls.
We're not really big NBA
I'm not
fans.
a big baller.
You're not a big baller. But, a lot of the older guys that watch this show that are big LSU baseball fans can appreciate the fact that we don't know our balls.
I think the day's going to come that they're going to have a falling out. That they're
Who?
going to pay off the dad.
Lonzo and LeVar?
I think at some point. I mean, it's just too much.
Well,
they're going to become 30 years old with a wife and a kid and go, I'm tired of this. I don't need to hear this anymore.
How much?
Get out of here.
At first, sometimes you kind of think it's showmanship on his part, but then the AAU thing proves.
No. This is how he is.
That's totally him. That is, to me, is this guy's all about himself, and it's a shame. But you're right. Lonzo Ball seems to be a good kid. LaMelo, whatever the other kid's name is, Lamal or LaMelo or Lamarn.
LaMelo.
Was it LaMelo? I got that right? That's a young one.
He talked about the AAU, Big Ballers AAU game forfeit. Yeah. He said, quote, funniest SHIT I ever saw.
Good kid.
LaMelo wasn't upset his dad forced the Big Baller AAU team to forfeit a game in the double pump best of summer tournament over the weekend. On a video posted, LaMelo could be heard calling LeVar Ball's actions just the funniest you-know-what I ever saw.
Jesus.
LeVar took issue with the officiating of the game. The Big Ballers were up by 9 on clutch players Navy. He told his team to walk off the court altogether, and in doing so, they forfeited the game. According to USA Today, coaches from the UCLA team, Bruins, were on hand for the game. Like his brother Lonzo, LaMelo is committed to play for the Bruins when he graduates from high school in 19. Scout ranks LaMelo as the 21st best recruit in the country and the 4th best point guard.
That's what you're bringing to your organization.
Daddy is setting a deal. That said, going back to Cleveland, I think the Derrick Rose signing today, 1 year, $2.1 million, is going to help bridge the gap with Kyrie Irving and his demands to be traded, which they're not going to do. They may trade him at the end of this year, possibly, because, look, here's what's going to happen to Cleveland. They're either going to once again go back to the finals, and they're
why wouldn't they? Who's going to challenge? Boston can challenge them.
And Boston's a legit challenge.
Right, but other than that.
But they can make it, right, it's those two. They're going to make it back to the finals more than likely. And then win or lose versus Golden State. How can you predict they're going to win? You would expect that they're going to lose.
That's unbelievable.
The only way Golden State's going to lose is if they get some injuries.
They need injuries.
Which could happen. But
it never happens to that team.
If Cleveland loses again to Golden State, which would be expected, the end of this 2018 season, LeBron James' contract's up. He's a free agent again. Kyrie Irving's got 1 year left on his deal. Derrick Rose is gone. I'm not sure what Love's contract looks like. But I think at the end of this year, you're probably going to see LeBron James leave. and he's going to say that, hey, Cleveland, I tried. I gave it 4 years. I won a title.
I don't think it's going to be Los Angeles. I don't think it's going to be the Lakers. Maybe the Clippers, but I don't think it's going to be the Lakers. I just don't think that's a good fit for him. The Balls being there.
Dude,
that's Balls.
Magic Johnson's got a whole year to make that.
Yeah, but that's Magic's team, and it's the Balls team. LeBron's going to walk in there and he would demand respect. He would demand attention. And I just don't think there's too much going on there. I just think the Lakers are a bad fit.
Before we go to break, I'll tell you about BR Mattress Company. If a good night's rest, I mean, look, it can make the difference between a happy, nice guy like myself or a grumpy guy like this guy. If you good night's rest is what it's all about.
I didn't sleep well.
BR Mattress Company is where you want to be. It's on Florida. It's between North Acadian and Foster. It's 50 to 75% off retail prices. You heard me right. 50 to 75% off retail prices. Bring your truck from wherever you are watching us in Louisiana. Bring your truck. Get a couple mattresses, throw in the back, bring it home tonight, get a good night's rest. I'm talking about those mattresses that you never thought you could afford. The ones that Tom Brady are pimping on TV and all that. Those $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 mattresses.
Are you about to throw money up in the air?
Don't spend that.
We save you money.
50 to 70. I'm telling you, it changed my life. It can change yours. Get some great mattresses. BR Mattress.
You're like the mattress clown now.
.com. We'll take a break. Be back more with Sports Shorts from LaBear Studios right after this.
Relief Window Experience. Relief Window.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what we were trying to do, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. Not showing up on time, not answering the phone, somebody running with your money. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. Service is everything we have. It's the foundation of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. Over 60% of our customers is customer referral. We're a local company here in Baton Rouge, built in Baton Rouge, staying in Baton Rouge. Okay. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. It's built the old-fashioned way, with a handshake. Here at Relief Windows is honored to be official window, door, and siding company of LSU Athletics, from one winning team to another.
Relief Windows.
Attention to detail makes the world go round. At Baker Printing, our approach to the printing business is very simple. Treat it as if it were your own. That's not always an easy job, but it comes from the top down in our company. We thrive on the unique jobs. Bottom line, we take care of our customers' projects as if they were our very own. At Baker Printing, attention to detail makes our world go round.
BR Mattress Company is the only name you need to know when looking to buy a mattress anywhere in Louisiana. BR Mattress Company is located in the Live Oak Shopping Center on Florida Boulevard between North Foster and Acadian. BR Mattress Company offers all the top name brands at 50 to 75% off retail prices. That's a $5,000 mattress for only $1,500. BR Mattress Company is open 7 days a week, and owner Mitch Kimball and his staff will provide you with laser-like service and a PhD in mattress education. If you want the best night's sleep of your life, go see the experts, Baton Rouge Mattress Company. If you're an avid sports fan, then you need to check out the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, located in historic downtown Natchitoches, next to the Chateau St. Denis Hotel and the Natchitoches Convention Center. The Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame is where the rich history of Louisiana sports is told through the pictures, artifacts, and by the legends themselves in video archives. Come to the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame and Northwest Louisiana History Museum and visit a world-renowned architectural marvel. For more information and to purchase tickets to the annual Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame events, visit lasportshall.com/purchase.
Wooden Haven Furniture Company is your furniture destination for timeless designs handcrafted by artisans from around the globe. Wooden Haven Furniture Company has furniture that can change or just accent your world at home. Wooden Haven Furniture Company.
Welcome back, everybody. Ronnie, Rantz, Joel Davis here inside the LaBear Studios in Baton Rouge. By the way, are you a Prince fan?
I mean, I like Prince. I'm not a fan, but I like him.
1999, Let's
Love
Go
it.
Crazy.
Love it.
Purple Rain.
Love it.
If you're a Prince fan, I'm telling you, this is a special night. August the 11th, which is a Friday, the Prince tribute band, Love Sexy. I mean, they are the best Prince tribute band in the world, and it's based right here in Baton Rouge.
They're based in Baton Rouge.
Based right here in Baton Rouge. Yes, the best in the world.
So if you go to the mall, you might run into this guy?
Yes, they don't play very. First off, all the members are in different bands. Okay,
okay.
But they come together and they do Love Sexy. The lead singer becomes Prince.
Who is he?
I don't know. I don't know his name. But I've been seeing him. Like he becomes Prince. Like Prince comes out of him during the show. It's unbelievable. Okay. Now, he's quirky, dude. He's a quirky guy, and every show's his last he's ever going to do. And he's not in it for the money. He's in it for the artistry, and he's in it for the Prince's legacy and all that. Like he's retired 100 times.
Makes the paycheck that much bigger.
But like
he's Brett Favre.
Like this is the last show Love Sexy's ever going to do.
Until the next one.
No, because they did. No, the last one they did was a year ago. But what happened was it was scheduled last year in August to be the final one because remember he had died and it was the whole deal.
Yeah.
But the flood happened and the concert was like the weekend of the flood, the week after the flood. So there wasn't as many people there because remember at the time there was the curfew and you know, all that. So because the show wasn't as well received because of the curfews and everything, they decided, you know what, let's do it one more time with a full promotion. You know, go out with a packed house and all that kind of stuff. So this is it. For the final time. But I am telling you,
can you give me a ticket to that?
Tickets are $10, Coach. Get your own ticket, or it's absolutely free with a My Choice card. I think I got to go get a My Choice card. Give me your driver's license. They give you a My Choice card, you get in free. It is well worth it.
How many people can go to that?
You can probably put about 1,500, 1,800 max.
At the casino?
1,500 in the room.
Is it standing room only?
Yeah,
like you have to get there early, sit in the front row?
Standing room. I'm telling you, it is so worth it. This group, the guy, I mean, I went up to the guy after the show and I said, dude, the greatest tribute band I've ever seen. So
did he like bust out that deep voice?
He just said, you know, thank you very much.
That's Michael Jackson.
No.
Prince
is like that too, Coach.
Prince has a deep voice. Are you silly?
No, I mean, he's a little bit of everything.
Prince had a deep voice.
He talks
Am I not? It was smooth, but it was deep.
Okay, all right, he talks very quietly. But anyway, well worth it.
I'm so right on this.
Love Sexy's the greatest tribute band ever, and the guy becomes Prince. I mean, sassy, changes wardrobes, goes with the shirt off and the glove and the veil.
Is he a white guy?
He's a white guy, but like a kind of a darker complected white guy. Yeah. Got like a cool tattoo over like one of the chests or something. One
so
side.
He's like he's probably, is he like the 5'5"?
Yeah, he's skinny and he's small and I mean,
he fits the part.
He's very skinny, but I'm telling you, fantastic. Then he brings the girls out and dances on them, and I mean, it's amazing. It really is amazing.
Comes out?
Not Apollonia. That would be amazing. Love Sexy, August. What was that? The Eagles.
Jesus, pterodactyl flying through.
It's good to know that they get the insect people out here often. August the 11th at La Bears. Love Sexy. Oh, by the way, Jamie Johnson is in concert in August at La Bears. That's sold out.
Did you hear about
already.
Jamie Johnson?
What?
He just canceled a show.
For what?
Because they won't let him pack. He has to go unarmed. Okay. Apparently.
All right. Well, it's not.
Like he likes to go.
It's not on the
packing.
Casino floor, so I guess it's okay. We'll look the other way. Also, the next concert, Mark Broussard. Remember?
Yeah.
From Karen Crow. Home.
He used to shop at my furniture store in Lafayette.
Home. Mark Broussard's fantastic.
Did you hear that? He used to shop at my furniture store in Lafayette when I had one there.
Did you get the money from that or the other guy?
Yeah, no, well, I'm sure he got half.
Yeah, but Mark Broussard is going to be in concert at La Bears as well in August. So a lot of great stuff. Check it out, Ticketmaster.com. Go by the Sundry store as well.
We're going to talk about the Saints. I mean, it is football season.
What happened with the Saints?
Well, nothing. I mean, it's
okay. That's it. So we worked it.
Let's move on.
Who's the guy they signed? Marty. He's
your
back.
guy.
He's got the stomach thing. He had the cancer. I mean, not the cancer. He had in November. He had
spit it out. You said you have it
inflamed bowels. He had an inflamed bowel thing.
So during the radio show, you said you thought you had that.
I was eating some Mr. Taco, and that can happen. And not just Mr. Taco, any kind of Mexican food. But then you assured me it had nothing to do with it.
I told you that I thought it was hemorrhoids. That it's not what he had.
I don't have hemorrhoids, man. I know the differences between hemorrhoids.
No, you were describing an itchy butt, inflamed.
I didn't say that. You made that up. What are you talking about? You know the difference between hemorrhoids and irritable bowel?
It itches a little bit. And
I did not say that.
And it's a little...
Total lie. 100% lie. And I wouldn't say it with the finger, too. That was so disgusting. I mean, you're such like a 10-year-old. I swear to God, it's unbelievable. Just making stuff up. By the way, we're behind.
You did say it.
We're not. Before we go to break, I got this video that I want to get in. All right, so Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. Fantastic cause, $23 million museum up in Natchitoches. We had an event over at L'Auberge. I want to thank our great sponsor. It was called Suits and Sneakers. It was last week. You weren't invited, and it was a lot.
Yes, I was invited.
You were not.
You sent me an
That was by
invitation.
mistake. I meant to send that to Buzzy.
Okay.
But it was a fantastic event. It's a third annual Suits and Sneakers, the night of the ESPY Awards. It benefited the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame. Some legends like Paul Maneri, Skip Bertman, Warren Morris, and others were there. Here's a little video. Take a look. Next year, you need to come out and be there.
Adams with the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame Foundation, and we're here at L'Auberge Casino for their third annual Suits and Sneakers event. This is Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, first time ever doing this. Let's go check it out.
It's just great to hang out. Great group of people, down home. People in the South, we just love to visit. There's good food in there. So it's good to come and just kind of tell stories, kind of catch up with some good friends and just be part of this and, raise some money for a great cause.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I told my wife, I got home after work right away. I said, man, I got to get the seersucker suit. It's still kind of warm outside in Louisiana. We're in July, so we got to go light suit. I was ready to put the sneakers on and put the shoes on and have a good time. And so my wife was as well. She went dig up the sneakers as well. So, no, it's a great event. If you've not been, you need to check it out.
It's a tremendous opportunity to go out and see all these folks and raise a lot of money for a good cause. It's really awesome to know that there's that many stars. I think Louisiana, I read, produces a lot of pro athletes per capita more than anybody else. So I think, having something like this where you can bring those guys out and, raise money for a good cause is always a great thing.
I think a lot of people really need to start looking into what Louisiana actually have to offer to them, especially the Hall of Fame, because you really don't know. Like I said, my first event, and I got to see some of the people that I never even thought of that would be in the Hall of Fame in Louisiana. It was just like the most wonderful thing in the world. So like these type of events, I think people need to come out and see exactly what the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame can offer, not just to see what's in the Hall of Fame, but the people that's actually in the Hall of Fame that actually comes out here and things like that. So I think it's a real special event.
It's so exciting to meet people tonight that are here because they want to be in the Hall of Fame. A Michael Lewis guy. I mean, there's so many incredible people that I met. These Glory Road things that the Hall of Fame does, and this event. We're going to do this again next year.
The Skip Bertmans, the Paul Maneris, D.D. Bros. I mean, those are just legends in Louisiana sports history and really across the country in sports history. So I've had many conversations with them before, and it's good to see them again. They're always so nice and down to earth. It's good to be here with them, and it's just good to have a very nice time and a good event at the L'Auberge.
Oh, I'd say look for it next year and make sure you're here. It's a great moment, great time to see maybe some of the people that you've cheered for in the past and just kind of hear their stories, get to visit with them, shake some hands, sign some autographs. It's fun. So I'd say, if you love sports, you love Louisiana, you need to be here.
A little look at some of the things that Joel wasn't allowed to be at L'Auberge, the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame Suits and Sneakers event. Look for it next summer and make sure you go there. For more info, go to lasportshall.com, lasportshall.com. We've got to take our final break. Be back to wrap it up here at the Sports Shorts.
Does the new year mean new windows, hardy plank, or vinyl siding? Then you need to call Relief Windows for award-winning customer service and years of experience. Looking for quality replacement windows with lifetime warranties? Trust Relief Windows. Call us or come walk through our showroom and get a free consultation with one of our many window experts. Relief Windows is a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Come see us today or call 288-8138. 288-8138.
Appliance Distributors of Louisiana are appliance experts who have been in business for over 35 years. ADL provides worry-free, full-service solutions for the whole home. ADL works with designers, builders, or individual homeowners like me when I was remodeling my home after the Great Flood in August 2016. ADL offers special homeowner discounts, just like the ones the builders get. Go to ADLappliances.com and see all the major name brands, or stop by their store on Nicholson Drive in Baton Rouge. ADL services the entire state of Louisiana, so call, log on, or stop by today. Appliance Distributors of Louisiana.
Attention to detail makes the world go round. At Baker Printing, our approach to the printing business is very simple. Treat it as if it were your own. That's not always an easy job, but it comes from the top down in our company. We thrive on the unique jobs. Bottom line, we take care of our customers' projects as if they were our very own. At Baker Printing, attention to detail makes our world go round.
BR Mattress Company is the only name you need to know when looking to buy a mattress anywhere in Louisiana. BR Mattress Company is located in the Live Oak Shopping Center on Florida Boulevard between North Foster and Acadian. BR Mattress Company offers all the top name brands at 50 to 75% off retail prices. That's a $5,000 mattress for only $1,500. BR Mattress Company is open 7 days a week, and owner Mitch Kimball and his staff will provide you with laser-like service and a PhD in mattress education. If you want the best night's sleep of your life, go see the experts, Baton Rouge Mattress Company.
He's Joel Davis. I'm Ronnie Rantz. Want to thank you for checking out the show. We'll be back next week for more Sports Shorts Radio right there in the middle of your screen. Check us out. Download the 104.5, 104.9 ESPN app on your phone every Monday night from 6 to 8. Some great radio talking about God knows what. And, of course, Sports Shorts TV, Joel Davis and myself, each and every Monday at 9, Tuesday at 8 right here in Sports Shorts. Have a good one, everybody. Does the new year mean new windows, hardy plank, or vinyl siding? Then you need to call Relief Windows for award-winning customer service and years of experience. Looking for quality replacement windows with lifetime warranties? Trust Relief Windows. Call us or come walk through our showroom and get a free consultation with one of our many window experts. Relief Windows is a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Come see us today or call 288-8138. 288-8138.